Hi, my name is Tanisha Peter, and today I am bringing you a video on how it is living with childhood trauma or any trauma of that matter. Living with trauma is like you're not living. Your world gets smaller and smaller. You will avoid people and relationship that you think might trigger you. The things that you normally would do, you do them no more. And you avoid a lot of things. You live a life of avoidance. And that's what trauma does to you. But there is hope. There is healing from living with trauma. So I'm coming to you with some small steps that you can take in order to start your healing process today. To heal from trauma, it's not easy, and trauma is trapped inside your body and it affects your mind and your thoughts, and you will feel uncomfortable, and the body does not like to feel uncomfortable. But there's a way in which you can heal from trauma and from getting easily triggered is by prolonged exposure to the thing that cause you to feel uncomfortable. There are times that we might say, oh, I'm feeling angry and I don't want to feel angry right now. I feel a type of way, I feel trapped, I feel depressed, but I am trying to put on a happy face. It is okay to feel your emotion. There are no such thing as negative emotions. The Bible even talk about being angry but not sin. So you can sit in your feelings and let it pass because it will pass. Another way in which you can heal from trauma is that you have to acknowledge your pain. And even if you're speaking to somebody about your past experience, for example, a family member that was there in the same situation as you, but you two have different experience about the same situation, it is okay. That person will have a different perspective. That doesn't mean that you are wrong. That is your reality, and you have to acknowledge your pain and have compassion for yourself. Have compassion. Something happened to you. Give yourself that grace to know that you will be okay, that this too shall pass. So you have to grieve your pain. First of all, let me say you have to acknowledge your pain, have compassion for yourself, and grieve your pain in order for it to go. And the funny thing about trauma and triggers is that once you're living in this world, you will be triggered. There's something that somebody will say to you or do to you that will cause a negative reaction, and only thing is in your control is how you react to that trigger, to that situation. Healing from trauma is very uncomfortable. That's why a lot of people don't seem to take that route. They rather self-soothe themselves by turning to drugs and alcohol or other addictions that can turn their mind away from coping or healing from their trauma. It is not a comfortable thing. You have to be comfortable with discomfort when you're healing from trauma. When you're healing from trauma, you must find positive outlets in order to cope. One I might add is journaling. Journaling has been a source of, it's not even a source of, it has been a wonderful way for me to cope. I write down my thoughts, any negative thoughts arise. I write down a lot of things that I am grateful for, and it helps a lot. So you can have an avenue to express yourself. So you write down everything that you're feeling in that moment, whether it's a bad day or a good day. And every day, find at least 10 things that you are grateful for. Because believe it or not, every day God extends mercy and small miracles, big miracles, blessing. I mean, life is great because you have life. You know, you're breathing. So a lot of things out there where you can be grateful for, and you write them down. And when you're in a bad space, you can go back and you can look in your journal and go over the things that you're grateful for. Sometimes there are days when I don't feel like to write, but I will go back and I will read through some positive things that I've written down, and it helps. It's a source of help. Another way that you can cope while healing is to read the Word of God, because in the Bible there are a lot of promises, the plans that God has for you, all the thoughts that He thinks towards you, and that everlasting love that He has for you. And even when you're going through your bad days, He will never leave you and He will never forsake you. Oh my God, there are so many promises in the Bible that helps me through my tough times. Another way you can cope is by doing exercises, like getting up in the morning and doing a little exercise. It can help you to feel good because it releases that feel good hormone, and it not only good for your emotional but health wise and body wise. Yes, exercise is one of the best way to release. Another way in which you can cope while healing from trauma is to set goals and have the necessary steps that you need in order to accomplish them. And let me tell you, this little secret is not necessarily accomplishing the goal that will make you feel joy, but the process and the little step that you take each and every day in order to accomplish your goal, that will give you confidence and reassurance, and that can help you to feel happy. So it's not to say that the goal itself, yes, when you accomplish a goal, you will feel good for just a second, just a tiny second. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel good maybe for a week or two, but the real joy coming waking up each and every day, know that you have something to look forward to, knowing that you have a purpose to get up each and every day because you have a goal that you're working on, and that will bring you joy. But the ultimate joy in coping while healing from trauma is look to Jesus. Jesus is the author and the finisher of your faith. He knows you by name and He knows you by nature. Whatever you're feeling, just bring it to Him, because He understands and He cares. He is the ultimate joy And when you rest in the arms of King Jesus, you can have the assurance that no matter what you are going through, trauma or whatever you're feeling, that He is able to deliver you. And if He has not yet delivered you, you can have the assurance and trust that He is with you while you're going through your tests. So again, I want to thank you for watching this video, and remember to give it a thumbs up, send in your comments, and if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and press the subscribe button and check out other videos that I have there, and you will see me sooner than later. Have a blessed and productive day, everyone. Bye bye.